on Fox 43 WPMT.
All right, so have you ever thought about trying a wrinkle reducing procedure, something like the Botox to soften the lines? A lot of people do think about this, but often hesitate because they have concerns about safety, maybe what it will look like or the cost. So joining us this morning to sort this all out is board-certified dermatologist from Lancaster Skin Center, Dr. Holly Gunn. Thanks again for being here. We've been doing these for 2-3 weeks now because we've done a couple of different procedures on me. We've done Xeomin, which was the forehead, the Radiesse for the little bit of the cheek filler. Today we're talking about Belotero, and if I'm saying that correctly, tell us a little bit about that because that's really the laugh line around the mouth, right?
That's right. Well, Belotero is a hyaluronic acid filler, and hyaluronic acid is something that's already naturally in our skin. So we can use this very superficially to fill up any subtle wrinkling. I liked Radiesse more for like deep dermal filling, so deeper wrinkles, and this one is very safe to do, very like on the top surface of the skin. So it's one of my favorite of the hyaluronic acid fillers. There's a lot of different hyaluronic acid fillers out there. Okay,
and this is something too, I know we had just done, and I was really hesitant, but you see the lips, just a tiny, tiny bit, because I have very thin lips, but so you can, that's the stuff that people would use for even the fillers there and stuff. And if, you cannot feel this. I mean,
a little bit goes a long way, and that's why a lot of people are scared to do the lips because they don't want to get that duck lip. All you need to do is just put a tiny bit in there, and you can just notice like on these comparison pictures where on the right, we just have a little bit of filler in there, just a little bit of plumpness that, and it looks so nice and natural, and you're right, you stop feeling this after about a day or two. And one of the things that the company, the Mertz company, who was so nice to give us the material to use on you, is that they promote it as saying Belotero becomes you, and it really does. It forms in between your natural collagen. It makes you produce more natural of your own natural collagen, and it really, like, people forget they've ever been injected because it just feels and looks so natural.
And this is something, I mean, I really hesitated to try this. I did, but as you get a little older, you do notice things. And I swear when you have kids, it changes things in your face too. So definitely I was really pleasantly surprised at how much it really did soften the lines around here. How about how long does this stuff last?
It doesn't last as long as the Radiesse. It's only about 6 to 12 months compared to 12 to 2 years with the Radiesse. So it doesn't last as long.
Okay, and I know when I went in, I talked about being a little bit nervous with needles and things like that, but all of these have been really, you use a numbing, use a numbing gel that goes on the face and
that really takes the edge off.
Oh, yeah,
you still feel it a little bit, but it's not horrible. I'm a fear of needles too, and I'd much rather do this than have my blood drawn. So.
Yeah, it's really not bad. The other thing, I know safety. We had talked about that. I think as a mom, that was probably my biggest concern, but you set my mind at ease about the safety with all of this stuff. And what is really the key, do you think, to all of that?
Well, I think that anytime you're doing injectables, there's risk, so that's why going to the right person is very important. So that's why I really promote going to someone who is board certified in doing this. So whether or not they're a plastic surgeon or a board certified dermatologist, someone who's been trained specifically to do these types of treatments. So, and then there's always going to be the potential for complications. It's just that when you're going to the right person, that risk is decreased.
Okay, well, really appreciate you coming in here talking about this. I know we did one other thing, and it was the sunspot. So some of the skin damage that you can get through the years with some laser treatment. So we're going to talk about that next week. I do have a blog that we have posted on our website. You can find it right now at fox43.com. Thanks again for being here. Going to head to break now. 7:51, taking a live look over York. We will be right back after this.